guys, welcome to EDM News. Today another episode, your number one news source here on YouTube. The first news we'll cover today is all about Martin Garrix, the number 2 DJ in the world since this year. He split up with his girlfriend. Probably a lot of you didn't even know he had one for the past 3 years. And he just published a statement, a very controlled and like very well thought out one, and both of them did just that one statement and nothing else, and they asked everyone to respect their privacy. It's very fabricated if you ask me, that statement, but that's like typical Martin Garrix. He's like the cleanest of all DJs, the most controlled. There is a huge team behind him doing everything to perfection, maybe a little too perfect. I would love to see some scandals, like something that shows that he's like human and there are things that actually go wrong. Next up, we got Skrillex, one of the most respected producers on the planet. He got nominated for a Grammy. He thanked his fans for that and also teased the fans with a new song coming up hopefully pretty soon. And there's still rumors that he will do another Jack U album with Diplo together and probably release 12 to 16 more songs. Maybe even another collaboration with Justin Bieber. Another big announcement by probably the biggest electronic dance music label on the planet, Spinnin. They announced that they're now opening up another label called Spinnin Asia to focus more on Asian located artists and also enter the market over there. It's the biggest growing market. All of the DJs are DJing at the moment in China. That's where most of the people of the DJ Mag Top 100 make most of the money. If you make a tour in China like for 10, 12 days, it will make more than probably half a year touring the rest of the world, except for maybe Vegas. But still, China's huge. They are in love with electronic dance music. It's getting bigger and bigger. That's the market to watch out for. And Spinnin is just like doing a natural move here and expanding to Asia with an office over there. A&Rs, like picking artists from Asia, trying to make them big and also known in the western part of the world. And they already started that with like a K-pop artist and Sam Feld. They collaborated on a song. This went really great, like fusing both worlds and getting both fans together, and this way make even more money. That's at least what they've planned for the next couple of years. And they invest quite a lot into the Asian market. So I think if you want to get big as a DJ and producer in the next 10, 20 years, Asia is probably the place where this could happen. So watch out for some of the Asian DJs, producers, singers, songwriters. I'm sure we'll see more of them in the future. Next up, Jeff will take over straight from LA.
What it is, what it was, what it's going to be, YouTube. I'm Jeff POSH. Let's jump right in. Dabbing. Let's talk about dabbing. The Toronto producer has left a few music fans enraged after slow motion footage of him smashing a guitar on stage during Illenium's SINE tour surfaced. Complaints of him being wasteful and potentially endangering fans with the stunt were voiced. In the Reddit thread, where grievances first surfaced, Dabin, whose real name is Dabin Lee, said Illenium, real name Nicholas D. Miller, said Nicholas just wanted the guitar smashing to be part of his stage show. Quote, I'm just a part in Nick's performance, and if his performance includes me smashing a guitar, well then I'll oblige. I will oblige because it's what he wants in his show. So if you ever see me in my own show, you know I'm not here smashing my guitars, end quote. Lee also said that the guitars he smashed weren't the same ones used to perform. He said we're giving these guitars at every show just for the sole purpose of smashing them. He also said that the stage where the stunt was performed were typically far enough away from the crowd for it not to be a safety issue. But he also said anyone who felt endangered to message him so he could bring it up to his team and solve the issue. Illenium chimed in as well, saying, just to clear some things up, I love this shit. It creates a super entertaining and hype atmosphere, and overall it gets the crowd super engaged with the show. What are your thoughts? Let us know below. Moving on. Marshmello. Let's talk about Marshmello. So Marshmello is a stakeholder of a new confectionery business. He's got a new snack and it's called Stuff Puffs. Stuff Puffs are being pitched as an ideal s'more solution, since the marshmallow will produce a melted chocolate-filled center when roasted over a fire. Mike Tierney, founder of Stuff Puffs, was persistent in pursuing Marshmello, whom he believed would be the ideal marketing partner for the chocolate stuffed marshmallow product. So over 100 new jobs have been created out of this new factory in Pennsylvania. And the plan is expected to be up and running next summer, shipping to national retailers such as Walmart shortly thereafter. So, sounds like a sweet deal. Let us know below. Moving on. Martinez Brothers. Let's talk about it. The Martinez brothers have risen to DJ royalty after developing their careers as teenagers under the guidance of New York's DJ veteran Dennis Farrer. Over a decade later, they've gained notoriety for their marathon sets at Miami's Club Space, as well as residencies at DC-10 Ibiza. And a recent Circle performance overlooking the Singapore skyline was epic. The tech house duos, real names Steve and Chris Martinez, have no trouble keeping busy in 2019, crisscrossing the world in support of their Cutting Heads parties, modeling the latest DKNY collection, and recent studio work with Louis Vega on Let It Go. There have been few breaks for the Bronx-born DJs. Closing out another successful year, the artists announced their final 2019 performance with Esto S Tulum at C-Note Casa in Mexico on December 31st. Surrounded by jungle foliage, the venue itself is a natural freshwater lagoon, allowing guests the opportunity to dip into the clear waters under the stars of the Riviera Maya. The New Year's Eve performance marks one of several Esto S Tulum events happening from December 27th, 2019, all the way through January 9th, 2020. This looks amazing. Let us know your thoughts below. Coming to you live and direct from San Francisco, California, I'm Jeff POSH. Thank you for watching this episode of EDM News, where it's one thing I know and it's two things that's real. If you want to hear the real, you're going to hear it here first on EDM News. You know the slogan, one ear to the streets, pulse to the culture in our veins. I'll be in Ibiza next week. We'll see you later. Let's kick it back to John. Peace.
Thanks a lot for watching. This was another episode, EDM News, with Jeff POSH and me, John SINE. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and we'll see us next week again for another edition of EDM News.